Hello friends, I have urgent news for you on Fnaf 7. The demo version of the game Ultimate Custom Night was released, information about animatronics Shadow Boney appeared, and it turns out that the 50-20 mode in the game Fnaf 7 is impassable. But let's talk about everything in order. This is the Fnaf Play channel, and I'm Freddy the Bear, who right now will tell you all the latest and interesting news of PEF on 7. Especially for you, I try to make a video as early as possible, and I will be very glad if you appreciate it and like this video right now, and of course subscribe to my channel, so that you are always the first to be aware of all the news of the FNAF. And now friends, I want to introduce you to the creator of the game, Scott Cotton, who will personally tell you about all the news. Come on Scott. Hi guys, my name is Scott, and this is my last progress report on the game before its official release next week. I'm also planning to release a demo version of the game today or tomorrow. This version will be similar to the one I released earlier for several YouTubers, but it will have more restrictions. You can earn up to 1,000 game points, as there will be a maximum of 5 characters up to the 20th difficulty level. Also in this version, there will be no additional offices, and there will also be no voice acting. This is done so that the game file weighs as little as possible. At the same time, all of you will be able to feel the new game. And also, you will have the opportunity to help me find any bugs in the game before its release. I will keep you updated with the demo versions. At the same time, I want to list you some new notes about the development of the game. Let's start with the mechanics of the characters. I tweaked the character mechanics a bit. I haven't made any of them easier. In fact, all of my changes were about characters that were too easy to avoid. Halloween Chick. When the temperature in the office rises to 100 degrees or more, the office doors now have no influence over the chick. I changed this because I found that it allows the office to stay in the hot 120 degrees with minimal consequences. Baby, the Nightmarish Boney, and the Nightmarish Barbecue. These characters can now break down doors, which means that buying their plush toys is the only way to prevent their attacks. And I changed that because I discovered that just by closing the door, you can save your coins. Freddy's Phantom. Now when he jumps on you, the enemies in the ventilation can use this as an opportunity to get into the office and attack. Also, Freddy's Phantom now appears faster when the office is hot. I also added new chips to the game. Now, after losing, there is a chance that you will receive a consolation prize in the form of a bonus. These bonuses can be activated before the night starts, and they will give you a slight advantage. And I mean minor, because I didn't want these bonuses to significantly affect the gameplay. There are 4 different bonuses. Refrigerator. With this subject, at the beginning of the night in the office, it will be 50 degrees, not 60 as usual. This can give a slight advantage for maneuvering at the beginning of the night and keep the heat-loving animatronics at bay a little longer. 3 coins. This item does exactly what it says and allows you to start the night with 3 faced coins, giving you a small head start in your coin collection. Rechargeable battery. At the beginning of the night, you will have 102% power instead of the usual 100. DD Repeller prevents the appearance of DD throughout the night. These bonuses do not add up to each other. That is, you can't use 5 batteries, so that at the beginning of the night, you have 110% of the power. However, you can use one of each bonus per night. I also have some news on voice acting. Even more characters have voice acting, including Music Man, Fantime Foxy, Halloween Chick, and Marionette. I also want to add information on new heroes. When Dee Dee appears, she can summon not only one of the 50 standard characters, but she can also summon one of 2 secret animatronics that are not on the character selection screen. RXQ, aka Shadow Boney. After activating it, it will make the office completely dark for 10 seconds. You won't be able to see the doors. In other words, you will have to monitor what is open and closed by other means. This can only happen once per night. The second character will be revealed in due time, and now information about the progress of my testing of the game. I haven't tried the 50-20 mode again. Instead, I started adding characters one at a time at maximum difficulty. My highest score right now is 6,800 points, that is, 34 animatronics, at the 20th difficulty level. I thought I could lie 7,000, but I still couldn't. And I don't think my current strategy will continue any further. I'm not going to say which characters I've included, because it won't be interesting. I'll wait and see when someone can beat my record. Thus, at the moment, the highest score in the game is 6,800. My son Braden also played a lot, and was able to win in 50-on-1 mode. I think the 51 mode is going to be a lot more complicated than people think, because there are some characters that require much more time than others. Characters like Toy Freddy, Chica, and Phantom Foxy can require a lot of attention, even if you set the first difficulty level. And as for the 50-20 mode, I think I can say with confidence that this is impossible. Like I said, I can't even beat 51 mode. My son tried to play in 52 mode, and this mode broke him. He hasn't played since. So yes, let's take a step back. YouTuber Crush, if you want to step back, I fully support you. And I think the community is too. Well friends, that was all the news from Scott. And agree, the information is just great. In the news, Scott writes that he slightly changed the mechanics of several characters and added animatronics voice acting. And he also supplemented the game with special bonuses that can be received after losses. These bonuses, of course, do not really help, although it's a trifle, but it's nice. A little incomprehensible description came from Shadow Bonnie. It is clear that he will not have a screamer, and he will just turn off the lights in the office for 10 seconds. But it is not known whether it is possible to get rid of it, for example, to scare it off, or put on a mask, because in Fnaf 2 it could be done. In addition, it is unknown exactly how he will appear in the office, and where he will come from. And of course, the most interesting part of the news is that, according to Scott, it will simply be unrealistic to go through the 50-20 mode. Scott himself could not even pass it, and scored a maximum of 6,800 points in the game, while his son mastered only the 51 mode. Is the game really going to be so difficult that the developer himself can't pass it? In any case, we will be able to personally verify this only when we play the game ourselves. And of course, the most important news, friends, I left for the finale of this video. Today, in the Steam, Scott posted an official link to download the demo version of the Fnaf 7 game. And of course, for you friends, I left this link in the description under this video, so download and play. And of course, you will see the video where I play the demo version on my Fnaf Play channel. The demo version is cool, of course, but in exactly 1 week, we will be playing the full version of the game together. So friends, let's wait for the official exits at 7 and try to pass it together. It was all the latest news on the game on everything, and I will be very happy if you support me with your like and subscribe to my channel. And now good luck to everyone and bye.